boy, howdy, it's that time again. And what is that time? It's Grandia time. I'm going to update the title because I prefer it having the little picture of the original Grandia cover. The anniversary edition would suffice, but I don't know. I prefer having a little bit more. Let's see, I think we're ready. Let's push the play button. Push the play button now, sir. Push the play button now. Push the play button now, sir. Push the play button now. Right, well, that's a good sign. It appears to be working. Marvellous. It's on the screen. It is doing its fundamental doings, which is what you need for all of these things to do. You need them to accomplish their fundamental doings. Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. Start the game. Load the game. That's right, that's all you need. Oh, Siren Inn. Here we go. Let us get in the inn. And then let's get out of the inn because the whole world is falling apart. You can tell by the dramatic music. And now I think we're probably fairly confident I want to head towards the castle. I mean, I might get cut off prior to actually getting to the castle, but as I say, I am... Well, I know for a fact the next character you get is the return of the boy. Now, the boy is no longer Prince Boy, he is King Boy. And that does bring about a slightly alternate look for him. As you can see, he's no longer in his travelling garb, he's in his royal garb, which is basically a fucking tiara. Roan! Get the fuck away from those guys. They're pretty hardcore. Ryudo, what are you doing here? Try and make him more kingly now, I don't know. Suddenly he puts a tiara on his head and he starts going, I am king now. Fill you in later. A little busy right now. You might want to start a bonfire though. Gonna be a lot of bodies when I'm done. It is good to have you back. And I wish I could say the same about you, boy. The Illuminati is here. I don't think it is. I'm fairly confident the Illuminati aren't present here. Oh dear, we've got to deal with the Vamayang. Both of them are attacking, so I'll just stick with my basic attacks. Oh yeah. So, let us see. Has King Boy got anything different? He's got Golden Hammer. Ice Prison, I think, is an upgrade. Golden Hammer is exactly the same, I'm fairly confident. Ice Prison, I'm fairly certain, has been updated, because previously it was just a snowball. Vitality March, I think, is exactly the same. And then True Dragon Rise is, I'm fairly certain, an upgrade to his original as well. So let's see Ice Prison. Let's do it on that one, because if it is truly an Ice Prison, stopping the one I haven't damaged is probably not unreasonable. Although, having said that, what I think we want to do is make damn certain of that stopping. I don't know if Ice Prison is going to cancel things. No, it didn't. But Ryudo can, of course. Berserk Launch. Okay, you're miles away, so I think first thing we'll do is tackle that guy with a couple of shots. Okay, no, okay, Ryudo, little quick, no, well. Ryudo could not do it a little bit quicker. He's a dick. Why is he a dick? Nothing's changed for her. I don't think the boy has any magic at the moment, because obviously the boy has now just sort of appeared in the party. He didn't have an opportunity, to grab a doings. No, we'll focus our fire on the one target, because otherwise it's going to probably be a little bit silly. Ah, darn, we don't know what they're doing, which means they could do something nasty to me. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll try and cancel him down a little bit, which might give me a chance, but we'll see. True Dragon Rise. Yeah!
True Dragon Rise!
I don't... Do you know what? The problem is I don't remember what Dragon Rise looked like in the first place. So I can't tell you precisely how it's changed. But I think, at the bare minimum, I'm fairly confident it does more damage. But yeah, it's just the adjustments. He's put on a tiara and all of his manoeuvres have upgraded. Which I suppose is quite the trick if you can do it. I would think that thing's going to die now. 25 left. I'm no longer quite as confident that it's going to die. Do you not? Do you really? No. Oh, thank God, Tio. Jesus. I genuinely thought you were going to be a complete arse about it game. And nobody needs an arse. Nobody needs an arse game. Oh, drill feet. Precisely how that works, since they are rotating their torso. And the fact that they're biological kind of suggests they couldn't do that. If they were a machine, fair enough, but they look distinctly biological. And there's no real question about the fact that they look like a biological entity, but I suppose, who knows? Oh shit, I should have done something to prevent that happening to my ass. Don't want tremors up my ass. Only really want tremors. I don't think there's a good place for tremors. I was going to try and make something of that, and it went horribly tits up in a most unfortunate fashion. I suppose I could Vitality March to get rid of that poison on what's it, and then maybe we don't have an all healer. I suppose technically droplets of life. Come, O life-bearing water.
Send your rain of life.
Oh, we're gonna rain Holy Spirit down on people. Are you ready to see my rainy stuff? Good end of the sentence that one was, wasn't it? Oh, I see. I think droplets of life. I didn't need the Vitality March as well. As I say, I'm not convinced that's changed. Might have slightly. Obviously, the new outfit probably meant they may have adjusted the animation slightly, but in terms of the overall effect, I'm moderately confident Vitality March has not altered its gubbins. I suppose I should, just to round it. Oh, I'm going to kill it, that's fine. I'm not that fast. At some point we'll try Golden Hammer, but I am fairly confident in the statement of Golden Hammer is exactly the same. He just does his sort of Golden Hammer crash, and it smashes down on them. Looks like we made it in time. Don't think they can do much more. Ryudo, what is happening? What is going on in our Mars moon? I don't know. I stuck a sword in it, and what about Marek? Where is he? I do not see him. And you're never going to see him again, kiddo. A lot's happened. Last week was a real shitty week. I see. Let's get to the castle. It's not safe out here. Are you going to give him the menu? Because I wouldn't mind the menu game. No. Oh, god damn it, game. You just poured out the emotional music on everybody's ass. Ron doesn't waste any time. Kid's got people skills. Lord Granus is dead. Valmar has been reborn. Oh, this is the end of the world. My hopes, all I've believed in, turned to ashes. I have no idea what I should do now. Get your ass off of that bed and fight. It's not your fault, Elena. The Valmar thing was completely beyond our control. No, it is my fault. I was a servant of darkness, acting at its behest. Zera used you. He was the one who planned it all. You couldn't have known. Oh, Lord Granus, please forgive me. Snap out of it. You're a slave to no one. Not Granus, not Valmar. When we were the people of darkness, do you remember what you said? You said you wanted to help everyone. Was that a lie? What, you only help people who worship Granus? I don't think that's true. I think you meant what you said before. We're all just people, regardless of where we're from or who we worship. Who do I serve? I serve those who need me. I serve the people I love. Everyone. Hell, you were upset when Millennia died. That's proof enough. Ryudo, you are not as hardened as you wish others to believe you to be. I fucking am now. You've touched me. For this, I thank you. How are you, Oni? I forgot to ask, and then I got distracted by doing the dialogue. But are you good this evening, Mr. Onibushu? Are you doing marvellous things? Regardless, there must be something we can do now. There's always a way. Mr. Ryudo, His Highness waits in his office. Come on, Elena. Let's go see the king. Metapod used Harden. Damn straight he did. And became a solid fucking object. A solid rod to plough into the darling Elena. Audience chamber. Was the office off of the audience chamber? Or is the audience chamber what they meant when they said go there? No, I think the office is just off. King's office, there we go. King's office what? King's office trolley. King's office meds. King's office anything. How stupid. That cannot be done. But there is no other way. It is essential that Valmar be left just as he is. It is terribly unfortunate. If that is the only way. There was a fly. I had to concentrate to try and catch the little bastard. If that is the only way, all right, you may go. Yes, Lysian has held up so far. It's spent the last 2 days going in and out randomly. Well, that is annoying. I thoroughly know that's annoying. It's a huge frustration. That is the laugh of a person who has gotten incredibly angry and punched a wall because the internet died. Indeed, I have. Not particularly hard. I don't punch very hard, but I have nonetheless punched a wall in frustration at the internet being an absolute fucking piece of arse facing jizz stain. I cannot do that. How could this be? I'm the king. Everyone must bow down to my will, and I will that Valmar be destroyed. Tio, something has changed in you. Yes, I have found a heart. I got it off of one of the corpses and installed it earlier today. But in exchange, I have lost something very precious. Is this what it means to have a heart? What it means to become human? To lose a loved one is hard. When my mother died, I too thought it was the end of the world. But it is the pain that reminds you what is truly precious. In sadness, we find our humanity. Rowan, I still do not understand. All I can tell is that my heart aches. I want to shut my heart down and sleep. Tio, I think that we know pain so that we want to protect our loved ones. That is why we must fight. Rowan, would that be correct? Yeah, that is his name, yeah. I don't think that's what she meant. Are you really planning to fight? What's with you two? Rowan, I need to borrow you for a second. Tell me, what should we do? Yudo, we must decide upon the next step to take. As far as I have heard, Valmar is still incomplete. My consort has made a proposal. But a proposal you're not happy with. Mr. Ryudo, for the time being, we must run away from Valmar. You're kidding, right? As far as I've heard, Valmar is still incomplete. Yeah, because I've still got the horn. I've used Harden again, because of course, I always have the horn. We must first keep Valmar incomplete. If he becomes complete, all is lost. I'm not sure, was the kid around when we did the horns? Yes, I think he might have been. Oh, there you go, he definitely knows. Should the horns inside you be stolen and Valmar's body made complete, we would be able to do nothing except wait for the end. Now what the hell did Morag and Melania die for? Nothing. Because the game was being an arse and wanted to take all of my favourite characters away from me. That's why they died. I'll be twice damned before I turn around and walk away. Yudo, you must not despair. Morag and Melania gave up their lives to save ours. We must not waste that gift. Don't be so damn stupid, kid. There's nothing I can do now that wouldn't be a waste of my life and theirs. Just what did Morag and Melania? Just what did they die for? The day of darkness has passed. Valmar is revived. The Granus Saber is lost. Lord Granus will never come again. Well, that's because he hasn't got the horn. That's the wrong thing. I read that as, yeah, it's supposed to be Granus. Granus, I don't think it has horns in the first place, but nonetheless, it's a shame to think that Granus is never going to come again. I don't know why. He must have had it chopped off or something. A vasectomy, I suppose, although I'm not 100% sure. I don't know the mechanics of that. I think that does. I don't know. I don't really want a doctor slicing into my penis, so I've never really looked into one. Ryudo. That's a conversation ender, isn't it? Ryudo, to die without hope, is that what you call courage? I cannot imagine losing you. Yes, imagine. I read two words in one. I cannot imagine losing you. No, no, I don't want anyone to die. I do not want to lose you. I do not want to lose any of you. Ryudo, this is a difficult decision for Rowan too. Please understand. You don't need to talk to ask me to understand. I understand perfectly. Think about this, everyone. We can't stop Valmar from coming. Granus can't come, and we can't stop Valmar from coming. Good God. It's going to be a wave of evil seamen. Oh dear. I mean, I managed about 15 minutes. That's probably not too bad, is it? Hold on, not. Valmar is awake, and the Dark God is not happy. Understand? The only thing waiting for us is certain death. That's only the slicing into the underparts, not that particular appendage. Fair enough. As I say, I know very little. But, you know, a blade that close, no thank you. No thank you. The only thing that could stop the darkness are the horns of Valmar, which happen to currently be inside me. Understand? Millennia and Mareg. They protected me. They gave their lives for me because I'm the only one who can do battle with a god. Whoa there. Ego boy, or what? But then, Ryudo, you will end up just like Malphus. Ryudo, Mareg and Millennia did not die to protect a weapon. They died to protect your life. Would you throw that away? If I do not honour them, if I do not do them the can't read. If I do not do them honour, if I do not at least attempt to save our lives, I would disgrace their memory. Though the darkness rends my soul, I will not sit idly and watch the world collapse about me. I do not understand. You speak of our honour, but the way in which you use the word differs from how Mareg used it. You would honour none but Valmar should you give your life to darkness. Do not be deceived by power. Do not join with Valmar. You're right, Rowan. Besides, I don't know how to use the horns or how to get rid of them. That is correct. The means of releasing the horns of Valmar is completely unknown at present. At any rate, let us leave this place. Valmar is certain to come here. And he is definitely itching for a coming. Valmar is getting rigid and is distinctly ready to come. He's gonna try and come in your face, and you won't like it. It will sting your eyes. What has become of us? I do not have an answer for you just yet. However, I want everyone to remain steadfast. We must never give up. Never surrender. Yes, Your Majesty, please do not overexert yourself, Your Majesty. I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to be going or what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm hoping just wandering through the town. Ah, there we go. Your Highness. I'm a lowly soldier who sounds like every other lowly soldier in the game. What can we do? We are battered and exhausted. Well, get out the fucking fryer. If you're battered, you want to avoid frying. We have not lost to Valmar. Do your best. Protecting the weak is the duty of the Knight of Sidon. None here are unscathed. If Valmar should descend on us, our resistance would be futile. It's fucking Star Trek, something. It does still sound a bit unpleasant, but not nearly as bad as that option. If you cannot hold out, then give up. The city only. Protect the people. As long as they live, so will the kingdom. Your Highness, what will become of you? You must fight on no matter what. Do not abandon hope. Or faith and charity, her sisters. That's a Darkroom reference for those wondering. It's not my sentiment. It's in one of the options in the dark room is abandon hope, and the response to that is usually you abandon hope, faith, and charity, the sisters. Something along those lines, anyway. What do you mean, fate? Do you not remember? We struck down such thoughts. We create our future now. Even so, just look at our situation here. Our horrible predicament. Oh no, we don't want predicaments. That's when you start chewing on a polo just prior to getting your dick out. That's a predicament. That was reaching, wasn't it? Yes. In fact, it was reaching around just after sopping down a polo. Hey, where are you going now? There is no escape from the monsters. Nowhere to run. What can we do? There is no safe place in the world. I too do not know where we should go. The end of the world. There's no safe place for us now. It's hopeless. Oh God, I'm gonna just keel over and die of lack of hope. Oh, I'll tell you what, I can access the menu now, can't I? Right, so I think at this point it is time to use the Misanga. And I am missangering you. I'm missing you, my dear sweet Mareg. But unfortunately, Mareg is gone. But his SP is not, for his SP is now with us, always and forever. It was about 11 grand's worth of SP there. Power up the moves. Okay, so our boy Ryudo, damn near sort of fully done there, isn't he? Alright, Golden Hammer, let's get that up to snuff. Vitality Mark could be useful, so let's get that up to snuff. Ooh! Tio has not only unlocked the power of her heart, she has unlocked the power of whispering to the stars. And you gain power of stars, raise all variable status. I think that's basically super good. I realise that's not necessarily obvious, but I'm fairly certain that is super awesome, because that is basically saying it raises all of your stats. All of the stats, I suppose, that can be raised. I must admit, I'm tempted to finish those two off, but I don't necessarily think it's hugely worth it. Yeah, I think it might be better to perhaps... Yeah, we'll sort of do a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, and there we go, that should finish that nicely. And now what we want to do is equip any skill. Ah, we do have the extra skill slot there. So let's see, Pirate's Ring. No, I don't think we need a Pirate's Ring. Toughness. Toughness is never going to go amiss. None of that is going to be that useful. Life Op is also never going to go amiss. Defensive, not going to go amiss, but not necessarily needed. Life Op, not terrible. Decoy, no, I don't really want him sort of targeted that much. Special Power. Straight up strength for Ryudo. Yeah, straight up more strength for Ryudo, I think is probably the best bet. Elena, unfortunately, needs redoing, as always. Magic Power, Intelligence, Zap Fire, Magic Recovery, and then probably something else to do with magic. But I don't know what. Oh no. I see, there is only really one book of, you know, dedicated to full-on magic. So the boy needs some stuff. Let's deal with Tio first, because she might be slightly easier to figure out what I want to do with her. Fighting Spirit. Not necessarily be terrible. Extra special power, again, not necessarily terrible. Skilled item use. Pirate's Ring, maybe? Oh, I might give that to the boy. Defensive, item recover, no. Speed, we've already dealt with. Life Op. I think it might end up just being Life Op. Or special power. Yeah, she's quite good with her special powers. Increase SP recovery from damage. That might not go amiss as well, though. Blurgs. Blargy blarg. I do not know Or, I mean, straight life op. Yeah, I think straight life op is probably a good one. And now we do want to do the boy. Now, I said let's put the boy with the pirate's ring. Go on. And skilled item use. We'll make the boy good at items. We'll have a bit of toughness on the boy because he needs to grow up and not be shit. Item recover, I suppose, if I do dedicate him to the guy who's going to be using items. I do have another life op, so yeah, I mean, life op's going to keep him alive a bit longer, isn't it? So there we go. I think we've got my powers covered. Oh, sister. I'm not your sister. What should we do? Please give us divine guidance. There is no God left to hear our prayers. Then what are you doing dressed up as a sister? Have we no salvation? Well, in fairness, she has been shown to only really have one outfit. So if she's not going to dress up as a sister, she would be running around naked. Now, as a filthy fucking arsehole, I would happily see her running around naked, but I think, for the sake of her dignity, I don't think she should be, so she's probably continue dressing like a sister. I wish I could offer you comfort, but I pray to a deaf god. Well, have you tried sign language instead? I did make some hand gestures, none of them were actual sign language. Just to let you know. So you know every move, every motion I make, I will, narrate in some fashion. Oh, god damn it. Something's wrong. There's a pain in my arm. It's the horns. What is it, Rudo? My arm aches. The moon is calling for the horns. Oh. There's an eye on the moon, which is most unpleasant. I'm sure it saw me. Eek! Oh no. More young of fucking Valmar. Is that a third one? Oh, good lord. Okay, this is going to be a tough battle. These Valmar Young are pretty hardcore. Although, having said that, it looks like that one's splitting off, so we're not going to have to worry about it too much. Damn it, where the hell are they coming from? Is this too the power of Valmar? What the hell isn't these days? It doesn't matter. Move it. You gotta move it. You gotta move it. I really would have liked to have gone to the inn first, lads. I know you're trying to make it sort of cinematic and dramatic, but sometimes people just want to go and do other things. Okay, let's try and cancel the leg drill. That should work out in my favour. Marvellous. The boy... I never equipped him with an egg cock. I never equipped him with a cock either, but nonetheless, I certainly didn't equip him with an egg. I did all that equipping and yet managed to forget the key thing, which was an egg. Darn it all. Right, they're pretty much even Stevens now, so we'll just try and attack any of them. That attack is going after Tio. Interesting. I could... Oh, she swayed anyway. Marvellous. Thought maybe I was going to be able to get an advantage over it, owing to the fact that I was going to counter, but it didn't work out. No. I'll survive these enemies. Oh, bugger. Buggery tremors. I do not like the buggery tremors. Unfortunately, these creatures are now using fairly hardcore abilities. So if you do miss the opportunity to cancel out their attacks, it hurts a lot more than ever before. Luckily, we are getting sort of experience to reflect that, so we will... Oh, bloody tremors again. Ryudo, be faster and be better. That's what we need from you, sir. Please, will you be better at hitting things in the face? Okay, we'll try a cancellation, but I think it's going to be too early. Yes, it was too early. Okay, slow down. Thank you. Good opportunity to try Golden Hammer. There we go, yeah. It's exactly the same Golden Hammer. Substantially more powerful, but nonetheless exactly identical to his earlier Golden Hammer. Okay, Berserk launch. Let's just Tenseiken that out of that possibility. I do not want to be Berserkenly launched. Oh, she did hit. I was just about to say, my one fear there is that I've pushed it too far outside of Elena's range and she was going to end up missing, but I think she might have been too far gone, so she just was unable to miss at that stage, which is beneficial for me. The dead shall rise to the throne of judgment. It is as the Holy Book says, the final judgment is upon us. It also said that Granus was sleeping, Elena. Forget that damn book. It won't happen. I won't let it happen. My mother, is she dead? Dear, you must leave this place. It's not safe anymore. But I can't just leave my mother behind. It is dangerous here. Come, this way. That was more Elena's voice than the boy's voice. Unfortunately, I can't really do a child's voice and a woman's voice. They become the same voice. Watch out! Stop it! That's my mother you're slicing in half. Mother is gonna become a beastie. No, not anymore, because Ryudo, you know, stabbed her, but apart from that, she was going to become a beastie. No! Excuse me. It's rather lucky, because now we don't have to bother escorting a small child. Well, apart from obviously Rowan, but he's more than meets the small child. I'm sorry, there was nothing that could be done. My brother, I'm more like you than you believed. Ryudo. How many times must we act out this damnable pageant? I'll never forgive them, nor Valmar. It is dangerous for Ryudo to be here. We must leave this town. It's dangerous everywhere, Teo. It's dangerous everywhere. Let's head to the inn. Let's equip the boy with an egg. The boy must have an egg. Note he is slightly upgraded from tiny flick knives. The child no longer has a flick knife. He has a Royal Gladius. And he has the Siren Royal Family Toga. And a Charisma Helm. Once again, Siren's finest. And Royal Boots. Of course. Although, let's be honest, the Lion Boots are better. So you enjoy those. Plus 25 attack, ops power of moves. Ah, no wonder it felt more powerful when he was attacking. Right, so what do we fancy? Do you fancy the ultimate egg, sir? Do you fancy the ultimate egg? I need to know what's on the eggs, I think, is the key thing. Because obviously some of these eggs I haven't really... Oh, I need to know who's equipping the eggs. Right, so Holy Egg, Chaos Egg, and Gravity Egg. So... the Holy Egg is plenty of healing, crackling, and all of that jazz, which I think does kind of go with him. The Star Egg, obviously we haven't actually finished the Star Egg, which would be a problem, but it still has Resurrect. So I'm thinking... yeah, I'm thinking I might concentrate on the Star Egg, assuming... was the Star Egg the ultimate egg we were discussing previously? Whoop, no. Buttons. Star Egg. Yes, the Star Egg is the ultimate mana egg. Well, I must admit, I get the impression it doesn't have a heal attached to it, does it? Star Egg. No, there is no chance of any heals there. Whereas the Soul Egg... ooh, Gadzap, okay. Soul Egg it is. Boy, you don't get stars, you get souls. Okay, so he's got some... sagacious. I remember it being called a sagacious mana egg. I don't know if that's a word or not. I'm assuming it is, but it's just I've never come across the word sagacious. Earthy mana egg, yeah. Holy. I kind of almost want to use different eggs, but the fact that that's got all healer helps Ryudo become a healer if needed. She's got a little bit of heal, but ultimately shed loads of damaging stuff. Which does make me wonder, maybe... No, for now we'll leave that. We'll leave that for now. You've got all healer, and you've now got all healer as well. We've got missing. Only the. What? That's weird. I'm assuming it probably hadn't opened up until I moved on to these other two lines, and then finally it's like, no, that's fine, that's sorted. I've got 1,769 coins. I tell you what I could do. I could possibly look into these books. So that book is completed. That book requires magic. That book is completed. That book requires magic. That book is requiring magic as well. And this book, strength. Maximum strength, yes. Let's find out what it is. Ooh. IP recovery time after using moves. Aha. I think we have just found a new one for the boy. I don't know which one I'll replace. Probably item recover, because let's be honest, I don't use fucking items. You know, dildos and cock rings and the like. I don't use fucking items. That was actually a surprisingly tasty little joke, that one. Anyway, move recover, because I suspect the boy's going to use more moves since he's got powerful moves now. The boy has powerful moves. He moves like a tiger. Right, let's get to the inn, because I would rather like to save it again, like I did last summer. Recover, thank you. And then... he's so nonchalant. The end of the world is here. There are monsters in the town. And he goes, I'm not serving dinners. It's like, fucking... Nobody asked you to serve a dinner, mate. The world's ending. Dinner is no longer important. Anyway, so... I suppose it's got to be East Silesia. Because they told me to get the fuck out. But precisely where... I mean, is it back to the church? I don't think so. Is it back to the Siren Kingdom south? I don't think so. I think that's the crash site. We'll go there first, because I'm fairly certain this is a fairly limited area. There's not... Oh, in fact, it appears to be the correct area. Fair enough. Fair dues. How horrible. Why must they do such things? They're evil, dear. They're evil. Is not the taking of lives enough? Is not the taking of Pelham 123 enough for these people? Must they violate the dead as well? This is a mockery. Marek did not give his life for this. I will kill them. I will kill them all. Viuda, you must not allow your heart to be filled with anger, or you will be as your brother was. The heart is not meant for anger, but for suffering. Damn, girl. Bring the mood down a bit more. Even if we want to destroy them, we still do not know how to release the horns of Valmar. If you were to join in battle, you would simply become possessed by Valmar. Okay, that's an alarming volume of ooze on the temple. Well, I think the Church of Granus is now pretty much... Oh, Zera's back.
Witness the birth of your new god. This is the time of judgment.
And Zera's crazier than ever. God is here. And it turns out God is a five-headed dragon. Which, you know, it's fair. Valmar has found me. It would be pointless to try and make a run for it at this point. Where would we go? No, there is no escape. There must be a way. A way to kill them. A way to bury them. Bury? That's it. Graves. The fuck are you talking about, kid? The Siren royal family has a mausoleum that only those of royal blood may enter, and only during funerals. I was there for my mother's funeral. It may be that the history of the people of darkness rests there intact. The record of the royal family who fought on Valmar's side. We may discover something we can use. There is no time to spare. The royal mausoleum is to the south. We must hurry. Okay. Well, we are in the south of Siren. I must admit, I thought this was exclusively the crash site, but apparently it is a full-fledged place with the royal mausoleum. I don't know if there's any items or secrets to be had here. We'll do a light sweep of the area, but I'm not going to make too much odds to try and find anything too specific, because I think I've got a feeling we are kind of at the point in time now. We're basically going to find ourselves the ultimate sword, and then we're definitely heading in the right direction for the end. I'm not saying we're going to end the game this week, but we are nonetheless heading in the right direction for a finale. The Siren Royal Mausoleum. What could we possibly find in here? Come on, kid. Open the way for us. Are you just fondling pots? Why are you fondling pots? All video gamers know you must smash the pot. Smash the pot real good. Fuck yeah, man. Fucking smashing that pot. Shit. This cannot be. The overs were strictly followed. There must be something. I suppose Tio, being a battle bot of Valmar, probably knows this room. I'm assuming that's the justification here. Tio, is something wrong? I see. This is the entrance. Huh? But there is no way in. No, it is here, without a doubt. But the door will not open. Opening the entrance requires a control medal, which powers up the system. Lo and behold, the thing we found out from the boy, the very first time we met the boy, it's finally come back around. I know. It's my mother's medal. I have the medal, so there was another door that sealed in the darkness. Rowan's medal given to Tio. That's trust right there, ladies and gentlemen. He trusts her with his medal, his shiny medal he fought so hard to claim back. Then I shall open the door. God damn. But yeah, I quite like the fact that the medal was extremely pertinent. The door is open. Everyone, please go out. Can we get the medal back, though? I'll try and take the medal. I think for the door to be open, the medal has to stay there, which is unfortunate, because that medal means a lot to our boy. Door. Oh, I see. We have raised this whole platform, if you were wondering, has raised up. As you can see, we have to go down the stairs. And then, the birthplace of the gods, number 1. So how many gods and how many places were they born? But yeah, it's another sort of... It's the factory tile set again, which is almost unfortunate, but I don't know. Well, it's unfortunate that it is sort of the same factory tile set a second time. However, there is also the rather obvious idea. I suppose we'll do that now. He who worships light shall gather round the wonder of the blue earth, the red sun, and the yellow moon, then scatter. However, oh, he who falsely worships light and is discontent in its power, he shall know only permanent midnight. Oh, shitty balls. I think we need to possibly do that in order. Let's find a suitable piece of paper where we can write down blue earth, red sun, and yellow moon. Superb. Then scatter. We'll write the word scatter, just in case that's pertinent. Falsely worships light. I think that's just fluff. I can't guarantee that's fluff, but I only think it might be. Anyway, let's explore these side passages first, because they're the most likely ones to perhaps have some form of secret item. It's the ogres, the old Yeti people are back, the Sasquatchians, and a Death Doberman. And these are actually officially Yetis now. Okay, fair dues. Oh, well, there's a second Death Doberman. Okay, well, let's go after Death Doberman the first. They are weird. These Death Dobermans are weird because they are. I mean, look, they're sort of dragon-like. And they've got, like, really big, long necks and heads. and then they've got eyeballs on their sort of thighs. It's a fucking bizarre creature. Anyway, let's focus down the first of the Dobermans. And now let's find out what everybody's doing. Mostly attacking. Let's attack them back and hope for the best. And some counters and some general other things that are gonna help me win. Oh yeah. Okay, you're gonna be doing Howl Slash. Okay, standard attack should slow him down slightly. Also, Ryudo attacked him, which is very helpful. And then, come on boy, you're going to have to Golden Hammer that bad boy out of Howl Slash, otherwise we might be a little bit screwed. We'll be a little bit screwed. This feeling inside. And between Elena and Ryudo, this fight should be a piece of piss there. Mostly Ryudo, in fairness, mostly Ryudo.
These guys were no real challenge.
He is the be-all and end-all. There is nothing he can't do in terms of winning fights. Right, is that a path I can take? No, I don't think it is. It's an open doorway below. No, there's a doorway there that we'll have to figure out how to do. But the monster noises in this are truly spectacular. You just got... let's go after that one. It doesn't make too much difference. I'm going after ones I don't know the intentions of, so that I can hopefully possibly kill them before they do something nasty to me. Which is why I focused all my energies on that one after all. It did split my focus a little bit, but as I say, it's usually worthwhile sort of trying to deck in anything that might be doing something nasty. If you get confirmation that they are not doing something nasty, it's kind of indifferent. Now, are you going to be able to finish that? I don't know how many attack. Yes, you are. Okay, fair enough. Hopefully, Teo is going to do something marvellously intelligent. Yes, she did. In fact, more so than most. I've got a feeling Yeti's only attack. I think they have a nasty, nasty attack. That sort of shoulder barge is particularly strong, which is why they only have an attack.
We won.
Okay, so my magical coins are rising up again. What we'll probably focus on is trying to finish off those... No, I will probably finish off one of those eggs rather than the magic books, I think. Okay, so there's a treasure chest there, there's a bridge there. That's the doorway we came across earlier. This will be the treasure chest we couldn't get earlier. Marvellous. Just have to piece together a map in your brain, which is... I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's alarmingly difficult, because you're having to sort of basically become an entire cartography department by yourself. This is why mini-maps should always exist. Right, if I'm very confident that the Yetis are only ever going to attack me, what we want to do is focus our efforts on the Deathly Dobermans, because they, in the long run, are going to do nastier things to me. I'll tell you what, let's just finish that one with a 10-second slash. I hold no real doubt that he's just going to insta-kill that one. Good lad. Cancelled by death. That's right. Oh, yes. You can try a crit and hopefully get there quick. No, you've gone the wrong way, dear. You've gone the wrong way. In fact, you have, like, a double whammy of fucking disappointing bullshit, Elena. Not only did you go the wrong way, but you ran into the fucking Howl Slash. I mean, that is incompetence on a whole new level of stupid. Oh well, I suppose you can't have it all from an AI combatant, can you? Oh wow, Ryudo! I genuinely thought he was going to take a Yeti by himself. And that would have been most impressive. He does a fucking chunk of change though, leaving them with one attack's worth of health. That's incredible. The man's a fucking menace. I realise I said he was powerful, but even I'm becoming slightly surprised by quite how powerful the man is. He is a fucking beast. That's right. He fucks like a pro, because he's a fucking beast. He's a beast at fucking. Okay, so emerald birds are basically an upgrade of the clay bird, if you remember the clay bird from way back when. They probably have some nasty attacks hidden up their sleeves. Counter? Who countered? Boy counter? No, I think bird counter. Which is a bit of an arse. No, no, maybe there's I can't tell. Genuinely can't tell whether it was the boy counter or the bird counter. We were attacking each other, and whoever got in there first was the one who gets the counter. Unfortunately, as I say, I couldn't tell for the life of me precisely who it was. Do you have all healer? Yes, you do. Go, boy. All healer. Do it just before he kills it. That's handy.
There you go.
Doesn't make much difference. I could try and do. I could do it from menu. Costs me exactly the same, but you know, sometimes it's easier to do it in battle because then you don't have to remember to open the menu after the battle. And sometimes, I don't know why, I often forget the notion of opening the menu when I enter the battles. So this has been a slightly more progressive area than I thought it was going to be, which is unfortunate. Okay, interesting. Is that actually gonna... No, that needs opening. So I think... Okay, that's a bastard. There is Sasquatch and Yetis. The Yeti folk are here once again. Oh no, not the Yeti folk. I suppose I could just fuck them up with the Sky Dragon Flash, but... God damn my reluctance. I'll tell you what we will do, though. Just to see it. We will whisper to the stars.
Oh, stars above.
Hey, Brad Pitt. How you doing?
My voice.
Hey, star, Ryan Reynolds, he's a star, isn't he? Hey, other, Stephen Fry, I mean, he's a national treasure. Don't know if he's necessarily considered a star, but he's pretty fucking good. Tom Cruise, that's a good one. That's a good one. He's a bit of a dick, though, I think. I don't know. He's an odd one. Oh, hey, Tom, I'm whispering to you. The whole Scientology thing, a bit weird. The whole yelling at your crew and, you know, shitting yourself with rage at the whole Corona thing. It's an interesting sort of weird two sides thing, isn't it? Because, yeah, you probably should have a bit of a go at people if they don't obey the rules and shit, but also, you know, sounded like you were taking it a bit too far and were a bit of an arsehole. So, yeah, I don't know. I do like most of his films, though, whether that helps or not. Anyway, okay, this is not where I thought it was. Okay, that's... I mean, I can technically live with this. Ooh, okay. Well, that's the blue one. That's Blue Earth dealt with, but... Yeah, okay, I want to turn that off for now. Because what I want to do... This is going to be a complicated dungeon. Complicated. Oh, yep, you can see that door. That door there. That door has to be opened elsewhere. Oh, there's another thing there, but that door has to be opened elsewhere. Oh boy. Oh poor. Oh poor. Oh poor. And as every educated schoolboy knows, that means, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Reference to Carry On Cleo for anybody wondering. But yeah, this is going to be one of those nightmare dungeons, isn't it? A nightmare dungeon, yes. Okay, so we are back at the beginning. So that's not yeah. Just by those doors alone, that door mechanic alone makes me just go, yeah, I'm not going to enjoy this, am I? Fuck a duck. I don't know if the duck would be happy about that. Because obviously there's going to be a lot of enemies and a lot of doings, and just it's going to be a flipping nightmare, isn't it? Right, I don't know precisely what that's going to do for me. I mean, it's going to launch a gubbins. Oh, I see. Is it going to turn that off? Okay, no. No, I mean, it did a thing. I can't... Having that armour might be useful. I mean, I don't know precisely what sort of armour it's going to be. So, a hero's cuirass. Well, our boy Ryudo is a hero, so... Yes. Slightly different variation of armour, but restores HP in combat. What does he currently have? A magic block resist. Ooh. No, I think the hero's cuirass with extra HP recovery is probably going to be the best bet. Imperial garb. Yeah, unfortunately, I suppose... Oh, resist dress. What's she got? Oh, no, evasion. That's the key thing, isn't it? Evasion by 5%. No. There's a higher evasion one. She's probably sticking with the ninja clothes for now. Anyway, so yeah, Ryudo can have the hero's cuirass. Because it just makes him slightly more badass. Okay, so I think we've actually solved this part. Oh, no, okay. No, that was a dead end. So yeah, I think we've solved basically that entire area there, which kind of means we need to go this way. I'll do a cheeky little save since I'm swung by the save point. It's partially because I would usually, whenever there's an opportunity to save, I usually save it. I'm a fucking nightmare in games that allow you to save it whenever you like, because it's every, you know. I've been playing Cyberpunk recently, and it's every 2 seconds. So I did 2 steps and I didn't get shot. Save it. I did 2 more steps and I didn't get shot. Save it. I did an exciting thing and I didn't get shot. Save it. So yeah, it's all about saving it frequently with me. But also, this game has had... I'm hoping it may be over its issues, but this game has had a track record of fucking me about with crashes. Talking of crashes, Golden Hammer crash! Ah, good. Golden Hammer crashed to death! The creature over there. And Elena did exactly what I needed her to do, which is always beneficial. Oh, yeah! I needed her to do a kill. She did a kill. Good girl. That's right. Yeah. Right, let's see what we got here. Oh, God. Split path. Please be dead end. Is this going to be the gem I saw? Yes, it is. Is that another full-on... Oh, no, it's just a flamestone. Nothing of any real pertinence. I wondered if it was another full-on sort of magical egg, but I don't think that's quite the icon I was thinking it was after all. Anyway, so we've got a little bit of pathing here, a little bit here. Ah, God damn it. There's another big, extensive path here. Looks like we might be heading towards the red bobbling doodah. I can't guarantee it at all. Crackle, Fiora. Okay, Fiora's going to be a bit of an issue, but Crackle slightly more so. I don't know how well Impact Bomb's going to do.
Here goes my
I don't think it's going to kill it, which I kind of need it to kill. It did not kill, but it did substantially push it back, which I can work with, because then Tio can come in, although Tio's going to have to make a choice to either deal with Fiora or deal with Crackle. The boy might be quick enough to deal with Crackle, so I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll Lotus Dance. Lotus Flower, even. That's just not turned out too bad as well, because it hit 2 targets. Always quite useful. Oh, yeah. Now, do I take the risk that the boy can run fast enough? Come on, boy, run fast enough. Run fast enough. Boy. Oh, you didn't run fast enough, did you, boy? Oh, I don't think I've ever seen the basic Crackle. So now you've seen the basic Crackle, I'm hoping to avoid seeing the basic Crackle ever again. Unless I do it, but let's be honest, I'm unlikely to utilise the basic Crackle. I'll be using Crackling, which is the pork rind off of my roast. No, it is the upgraded form of Crackle, which is the ice spells. Okay, we've got a choice there. Ah, we don't have a choice there. Marvellous. We have no choices. I do like it when there is no... Oh, fuck. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so one of them and we're fine. Well, yeah, okay. Right. Okay. Do we want to... No, we can't re-explore that. So, no, okay, fine. That door is now open on one Gubbins. So, we want to pop down. I'm assuming this is going to be another level. And this is going to be where we do the red icons, which is fair enough. Although once I've done the red icons, obviously I need to go back upstairs, don't I, really? Oh god, more enemies. I know I shouldn't really avoid the enemies, but I don't know. I'm not going to definitively avoid the enemies, I just... sometimes... sometimes I can't deny it. If I wasn't doing it live, I'd probably cut a lot of these battles, because they are... there's not a lot I can say about them. I can tell you my tactics, but at the end of the day, my tactics are exactly the same with every single battle. Twat the monsters harder than the monsters twat you. It's a fairly simplistic strategy, but it tends to work. And if the monsters do happen to twat you quite hard, heal off. It's not exactly complex. Oh no. I have faith in you, Ryudo. Don't let that faith down. Don't do it, don't you do it, Ryudo. Let my faith in you die. A horrible death. Tio is so fucking fast, it's unreal. She is almost as fast as Ryudo teleporting. Which is... fuck, man. That is faith. She is on fucking speed. Okay, this is quite useful to know that this is a dead end. That's what we like to see. We like to see our dead ends. Oh, brand new enemy type. Well, I say that. We've seen the basic form of this thing. It's got a bigger horn. They are now ancient warriors, and they have hyper busters. So you try and cancel that fella's thing. It's going to be a nuisance indeed. Let's try and kill that perhaps. With a cancel and a Ryudo attack, I might be able to kill it, but I think... ah, god damn it, he is going to get the hyper buster in. Ow. Well, that hurt like a motherfucker.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Well, I might have been better off just killing everything with super attacks, but oh well. You live and you learn, or you don't. Live or learn. At which point you're slightly disappointed because you've not lived and you've not really learned a thing. Oh, good lads. I wasn't 100% sure. Oh, Ryudo had a second... there we go. Cool. Nice one, Ryudo. You had more attacks than I thought you did. And I thought you had quite a lot of attacks. Okay, so we've got to make another bloody decision. Monsters. Sometimes the decision is made easy. Because you see a monster and you go, oh, fuck that. But no, I'm going to end up having to fight it after all. I might be able to do it. Yeah, initiative this time. Sometimes a hasty retreat is, you know, considered strategical. That's right. Okay, we've got a house slash coming in there and a house slash coming in there. Okay, so I'm going to just straight up say no to your house slash by removing you from the field. That's right. You're gone. You're dead. Nobody's crying over your corpse. Oh no. Right, that's going to delay him slightly, but I still think, yeah, I'm going to have to use an impact bomb. It's a bit of a waste,
Here
but
goes my impact bomb.
it'll do. It's what is needed for this to guarantee that I don't get a house slashing. Because house slash is going to be a nasty one. Oh, I mean, they could probably tank a house slash without any real significant issue. It's just... I would prefer them not to, because the more house slashes they have to tank, the more healing I have to do, the more mana I have to use. Not that that makes much difference, because I can just get to the save point again, I suppose. I still don't like using my resources. I've never liked using my resources, and I never will like using my resources. Oh! I don't know how I got the initiative on that. That is ridiculous. Let's try and trash the one that's trying to use cold. Let's try and trash the one that's trying to use crackle. Which is easier said than done. Oh, yes, no, he's got cold in, that's fine. Oh, the boy is freezing. I think that lowers his, it lowers his act, but he's already acting, so that shouldn't make any real difference. I'm rather hoping he kills the creature. That thing is using crackle, so I'm just going to say no.
Here goes my impact
no crackling
bomb.
for you. All of the crackling is for me. You don't even like crackling. Hurts your teeth. So you're not getting any. No siree. A Jiminy. Bobby. Well, I'm disappointed in Elena, but I'm significantly overwhelmed by Ryudo doing stuff. Because he managed to kill 2 things and Elena did not, because Elena sucks. She really fucking sucks. Sucks. Oh, there's a save point. Marvellous. As specified, always take the opportunity to do a cheeky little save. You never know when you'll find a cheeky little save. The most beneficial thing that you've ever done. Okay, interesting. I mean, I don't think I saw any offshoots that could have led to a different path, so I think this is a requirement. There's more trundling. Oh, jeez. They've thrown yetis and fucking knights at me. This is a problem. What does the ice prison do? 1 enemy. Yeah. All friends, 1 enemy. Yeah, he doesn't have much. Gadzap. I suppose we might as well see Gadzap. Who do we want to do Gadzap on? Let's try and do that beat Spiral fella, because we know what he's doing and it doesn't sound pleasant. We'll try and beat that guy down. Hopefully the boy can take this thing down. I doubt it's going to kill. Even the Gadzap itself is unlikely to kill. I think it's just a dirty Great Lightning Bolt. I don't think there's anything too spectacular to do with it. Oh, there's a bit more.
Here goes a million volts!
Yeah, damn straight. It's a lightning cage. Oh, fuck. He might have actually done it. Oh, good lad. Good lad. I doubted you, sir. I doubted you. I shouldn't have. I now apologise for that. Okay, so that's not going to make much difference. I think Tio should be fine. Tio attacked the wrong thing. Oh, I got confused. Elena was not fine, but Elena's never fine, so I should never have trusted Elena to do it by herself. Beat Spiral. Yes, let's try and remove Beat Spiral before it attacks me. And then hopefully, what we got left? That, well, she's definitely not going to kill it, but she's going to do a little chunk of change, and then Ryudo should be able to kill this one. Especially if, oh, he got countered himself. Bastard countered my counter with a counter. Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to counter your counter with a counter of my own. Well, I'm countering your counter with a quick play magic card of mine. Well, I'll counter that with a counter of my own. We will counter everything. Counter. How many counters can count if a count could count counts? What dead end? Cool. That solves some issues. I do appreciate a good dead end. It makes it easy. Oh, we've fought scorpions like that before. It's another sort of colour palette type thing. But did they break the counter? Ooh, I don't know. Do. Attacking and raising the blizzard. Oh no, we don't want blizzard raising. They're already too powerful.
Lotus flower.
You know.
Bloom.
Oh, does Sonya win again? I get the impression Sonya always wins, doesn't she? If we're talking Advance Wars at the very least. I don't know if we are. You may be referring to a different Sonya.
Sworn enemies,
but, from my understanding, Sonya is the best character or the worst character, but
Sky Dragon Slash.
she might be the worst. Oh, thank you, game, for not dying after all. He had a little wibble, but then it came back immediately, which is good. I do prefer it when things don't die on their arse. Because I don't really know, without their health bars, I don't actually know which one I've been damaging the most. I suppose arguably I've done probably them slightly
True Dragon Rise.
fairly close together and relatively similar, I think. Let's see. Let's go Whisper to the Stars. I think it's probably worthwhile
Oh,
boosting my
stars
stats.
above, please listen to my voice.
The stars will always listen to your voice. Your voice is mechanical and beautiful. See, the stars will rain down upon you, giving you many boosts. Attack, defend, act, move. All of the statistics. Yes, that's what we like to see. And what we also like to see is a Sky Dragon Slash.
You shall be defeated. Take that.
And that. And a little of this. And then after that you can take a little of this, that and the other. Ba-ba. Oh, nice. We're doing quite well. I mean, these are only ever going to be a sub-boss, no matter what, but it's nice to know we're doing it well. Oh, we've now access to their health bars. I think basically once it comes under 4 digits, you just get you get the information shown, but because they're bosses and they have higher health bars, I don't know whether that's a limitation of the engine or a deliberate design choice. I think it's a deliberate design choice so that you don't necessarily know precisely what a boss has going for it. I might very well be wrong though. Ah, baboon! Yes, babushka, 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 there they are. Zapple, yeah, go on, we'll keep up the sort of damaging it both of them at the same time. It doesn't, I don't know.
Lightning strike!
I suppose it technically does make some degree of difference. Oh, that's actually, I think, the same beginning as Gadget. I might be wrong. Certainly probably the same cloud model, but then you just get more zappage. Oh, I've paralysed one of them. Superb. Unexpected paralysis in the house. Let's drop a nuke on their ass. Oh, yeah. A single drop of liquid creates fucking nuke. Do 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 do. Not bad, not bad, not bad. 10 seconds slash this one, which should kill it. I'm thinking it's a kill shot. Good lad, Ryudo. Especially since that was the one that was acting. I didn't really pay much attention to which one I was attacking, other than it was the weaker one that I could kill. It's quite pleasing to note that it was in fact the one that was about to do something. I think solid attacks should be enough now. I might use an impact bomb if it's doing something nasty. It is. Oh, I may still have to use an impact bar. It's gonna get. Yeah, it's gonna get past me. Bugger. Oh, well, with a bit of luck, it's not gonna be too nasty. Ooh, I mean, it appears to be hitting everybody, as you could hear with the cacophony of noise that was. Ouch! 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 Golden hammer. Just try and polish it off now. Polish off your golden hammer with a lovely solid cloth. Elf King's boots. Well, we have a certain king boy. Don't necessarily think he's an elf king, but we do have a king boy. So I wonder if the elf boots would be better for the king boy. Probably because... Oh, achievement unlocked. Superb. Lovely. Delightful. Ryudo, party of 50. Have a party made up of level 50 or greater characters. Delightful. The Elf King's boots are actually worse for the boy. Okay, interesting. They are slightly better for you, but the evasion's probably worthwhile, and your evasion's probably... Oh, okay. So, no. No, I don't really want your boots, game. I mean, I appreciate the thought when you gave me those boots, but at the end of the day, I don't really want those boots. Now, I do have a nasty feeling I should probably have gone back to save it, but... yeah, we'll shoot across here first, just because we're trying to investigate all... cock. We're just trying to investigate my... Oh! Okay, I think my controller might be dying. We'll give it one go and see if it's one of those unfortunate... Oh dear, that's... What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a cheeky return to the save point. Just oh no, that is definitely a problem. So give me one moment. As I have been bashing the controller quite solidly with Cyberpunk. I can't expect it to last forever. Actually, I can, but I shouldn't. Just give me one moment. All of the cables are swapped. There we go. We are back in the business of having it. We are back in the... Ah, fuck, please, no. Don't be a dick, game. Oh, don't be a dick, game. Please don't be a dick, game. You... okay. This is troublesome. So, no... No, apparently, unfortunately, now I've swapped the controller, and I don't actually know how to sprint in this mode, it would seem. You would think sprinting would be relatively simplistic, but apparently not so much. I also don't know how to rotate the bloody camera. Oh, there's the sprint. That appears to be a dead end. Ah, right. Well, we found Sprint, so that's something. And there should be a save point around here somewhere, wasn't there? Unfortunately, I can't find the bloody... Don't know how to rotate... Ah, there we go. Okay, there's some rotation of cameras. There's Sprint. So who's dead? Nobody at the moment. Well, I mean, obviously Moreg and Millennia are still dead. I mean, my controller died, I suppose. That's the key. That's the key issue we're having at the moment. Right. Oh, I don't know how to use the bloody menus now. Okay, this is a problem. Fuck. Oh. I don't know how to get out of the menu. Is it that button? That button? Ah, okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Superb. Now, just give me the save. That's the ticket. And now, I need to figure out a way of getting out of there. I need to figure out that menu button again. There we go. Bollocks, that's not the button. At some point. Yes, I do! Okay, there we go, right. With a bit of luck, when I restart it, the controller will register. And yes, I have been playing 27 hours. Well, technically, I suppose arguably that's a previous run as well, but the official game time that's registered in Good Old Games is in fact 32 hours. But yeah, I mean, this is a full force, you know, full force sort of 30-40 hour RPG. My most desirable and enjoyable game type. I don't know why. I suppose to a certain extent it's because they're simple. You know, they tend to be turn-based combat, which allows you to, but despite the fact that I don't tend to think about my actions, you do have that option of thinking about your actions, and most of those hours is of course just enjoying the storyline play out, which is probably simpler than trying to master something in some fashion. Way, there we go, we are back in fucking business. It would have been, it was too long if I'd had to figure out the entire keyboard controls to get anywhere. Right, so, fairly confident that was a dead end, was it not? Yes, red door, dead end. This is where we were facing off against the boss. Or sub-boss. It wasn't really a boss, it was just a little boss. It wasn't really a big boss, it was a little boss. Right, we're going to ignore that structure for now, because I want to pop through here and deal with these two pricks. Well, when 2 become 5, that's how many pricks you have to deal with. Right, so I suppose let's start working on that guy, because he's going to be trying to hyperbust me. Also, he just dodged me. What a prick that he has. Hyperbuster! Fire the golden hammer. I think you just killed him. Oh yeah, of course he's got the bonus attack on that thing, doesn't he? So that does actually make a degree of sense why he can kill it. Did you just reference the Spice Girls? Probably? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if I did. I'm not 100% sure what I said, though. And yes, I did forget the moment I said it. So, yeah, as I say, it would not surprise me in the least if it was some form of Spice Girls reference. I, in fairness, grew up in the 90s, where the Spice Girls were pretty much, well, everywhere. They didn't, you know, forgetting things I've said. Yes, indeed. Unfortunately, I am. It's not a particularly good trait, but sometimes, essentially, you speak such shit that even your own brain just goes, nah. No, I'm not even bothering, mate. I'm not interested. There's a finite amount of storage space in here, and that was utter garbage you just said. I'm not even registering it as worth anything. Ah, good. I think this is a treasure dead end. Unfortunately, they're giving me a lot of treasure. I think I have an obscene volume of money. Yes, I do. I have 124,677 Gs. I could buy the world, I think, with that level of G'age. I just don't have anything to do with it. The unfortunate thing in this game, there's not a lot of shit to buy. There's not a huge array Oh, that's a lot of gravity. No, I can show you a lot of gravity, I think, because I think there is a move called gravity. Although, I don't know for certain. Let's have a look at my eggs. No. No, I might just be thinking... oh, no, there you go! I could show you some gravity if you wanted. Because the mist egg, who nobody has equipped, which is inconvenient. Do you have it? No, I don't think anybody else has. I think gravity might be... Oh, I can upgrade that. Yeah, go on, finish that off with Halnado. Marvellous. It's a move where the character just gives a solemn and meaningful speech about serious issues. Yes. Oh no, Ryudo does have gravity as well, so technically I could show it. It's just not exactly one of the ones that I think of as, you know, good. I think you push that. Yeah, you push it to the centre of the room. So, hold on. Go back to that. Okay. You're going to have to help me out slightly because I don't know exactly where I was in said list. I'm assuming not that list. So, this list? This was the last list we were on, so... Gravity, Fiora, shh, snooze, crackling and crackle. Did you want a bit of crackling? A bit of pork crackling? Ooh. There is a split, yes. Shh. It blocks magic with a vacuum. Basically, you know, and one that throws pork at enemies, yes. I mean, the one that throws pork at enemies is the most important one. Right, let's try that, because that should open something. I don't know specifically what, but it should open something. The door. Cool. Nice. that was far simpler than I thought it was going to be. Superb. We just travel through that door then. Oh, super treasure room. Galestone, I'll never use. Valkyrie Tress, probably useful. Indigo potion, I'll probably never use it. Whether it's indigo or otherwise, I probably won't use it. Valkyrie Dress, you would assume, is going to be super duper for our girl Elena. Yes, it is. Do you have a better staff? No, you don't. What was the other thing? It sounded like Angel's Ring. Yes, I think that was the other thing I picked up. MP consumption is too... The reduction is too good to give up. The bonus attack and the increase of power is too good to give up. She is all about evasion and moving, so I can't give that up. And +2 combo attacks, there is no chance in hell I am ever giving up +2 combo attacks. It is not happening, sir. It is not happening. Right, so I think we're just popping all the way back here. I'm assuming... Yes, okay, there's an enemy in the room. I mean, you might quite like the fucking Death Doberman, because they are crazy. They are a crazy fucking design. We'll see if we can get a good look at one. You can sort of see it, but not incredibly well. Let's see. Oh god, 2 of them are doing Hyper Buster. Okay, it's gonna be a problem. If I target that dog, I might get all 3 of them. Yes, I do. Otherwise, it'd have disappeared. If they are still on the screen, it means you are about to hit them with something, which is beneficial. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh no, I don't want you to do Hyper Buster, so feel my impact bomb. Feel the cheeks against your face as it explodes. Next up is the Laser Labrador. Indeed. You never know, the earlier form might have been the Laser Labrador. I'm fairly certain it wasn't, but, you know, for jokes, I'll say that. But yeah, I think that most of the enemies we're encountering now are sort of repalettes and adjusted ones. I think that the Skeleton Knights... Bloody hell, Slash. I think the Skeleton Knights have an extra bit of horn and slightly bigger sword, maybe, but... Outside of that, they, you know, you can clearly see they are basically the same fundamental model they're using. Good death. Standing by. And Ryudo finish it off nicely. That's what we like to see. Oh, hell yeah. It's what you want to see in your world things, in your thingings. Right, that appears to be a dead end. Well, this is alarming, because I appear to have just stumbled across infinite dead ends. Which, I mean, usually I quite like stumbling into a dead end, but I'm struggling slightly with what the correct path is. But I suppose I've now opened now opened all the yellow doors, which means if there are... Yeah, there we go. Second path with a yellow door. Unfortunately, I was never going to get the jump on them on that time. Let's see what we got in store. Attacks, and beat Spiral. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to try and beat you to the punch with a golden hammer. Because, fun fact, I don't think you've necessarily kept up with the gameplay of this game. Because my basic attack moves are now 5 stars, as you can see the bouncing stars on the left-hand side of the screen, they are instantaneous, whereas everything else has to obey the rules of... Okay, I think one of them is going to get shush through, perhaps. I'll try and defeat the one that's the most problematic. As you saw there, Ryudo is pretty fucking fast, in fairness, but nonetheless, the benefit of the instantaneous, of course, is even though he was right down the end of the path, I can plough the impact bomb into him and cancel his manoeuvre. So, where is Ryudo? What is he doing? I don't know, but I think Lotus Flower is well worth it. Just get rid of it, so I don't have to be shushed. I don't appreciate getting fucking shushed. No siree. Ah, boy! Are you quick enough? Are you quick enough, boy? I don't think you're quick enough. I'm not going to take the risk. You're going to Golden Hammer. Because Golden Hammer is definitely quick enough. The act time mixed with the travel time, I don't think was ever going to be quick enough. That one's standing by, so let's tackle it first. Better the enemy you don't know what it's doing, guys, first. It is the superior strategy. Especially, we might be able to lay in some counters. And come on, Rio, a little bit quicker. Good lad. He managed to slice it before he got sliced. So it was a counter. That's how the system works. Oh, yes, it is. Alright, so we got... Oh, we've just got a straight path there. Oh, straight path to a panacea. And nothing else there. Superb. Right, well, that's another dead end dealt with. I get the impression we might end up back. Yeah, I think this is going to be a dead end. I think it's back up to the next floor, which is going to be interesting. Hopefully. What's this? Okay, no, that's definitely... Ah, no, this was a red door, I believe. Yes, this was a red door. So I mean, I'm going to go ahead and assume... I suppose arguably this might lead us to a different place now? No? No, it didn't. Oh no, that's because it's here. Oh, I'll take a save anyway. You never know. This is a complicated dungeon. I will just point that out. I've already declared I don't like it. I don't like it at all because it is very difficult to find my path. Okay. Hopefully that's the way I came in. I suppose it must have been technically because the doors have all swapped over. Oh, this might be a sub-boss again. Yes it is. Or at least it's something. Here we go. Snakes. Sexy snakes on a plane, sir. Sexy snakes on a plane. Sky Dragon slash time.
Sworn enemies,
hopefully,
you shall be defeated.
I think that must have been attacking me because there's no way that could have moved so fast if it was a special ability, I don't think. Also, it's going to be delayed slightly. No, it's not. Okay, interesting. Snakes with boobles. Exactly. That's what everybody loves. Yeah, everybody loves a snake with boobaloo. Boobaloo are the best, so everybody can agree. Shall we just... fuck it, we'll just focus down one, perhaps. Snake tits. Snake tits. Although that sounds a bit more like the tits are actual snakes, which I feel like I've seen that somewhere, but maybe it was in some kind of fever dream. But I don't know. I'm not unconvinced I've not seen actual snake tits somewhere. Yeah, Whisper to the Stars is probably worth a while.
Oh, stars
A general
above,
boost to everything.
please listen.
Or it's just from your Born stash. That's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. There is some freaky deaky shit in that stash. Is that a bluff? Yes. Yes, it is. Or is the follow-up the bluff? You really do have a freaky deaky Born stash somewhere. Nobody will never know. Nobody will ever know. You'll never know. That doesn't make sense. Gadzaps!
Here goes a
Gadzooks! I don't know if it is 1,000,000 volts, because I think the thing would die instantaneously. Doodle-doo. Yeah, I mean, they are particularly weird, aren't they? And I say this knowing that I've seen weird shit from these games. But, oh, Spark Slice. We probably want to do something about Spark Slice, so we'll try and cancel it. Hopefully. Come on, Rito. Good lad. It's what we want to see from you, sir. Kilovolt. Okay, kilovoltage sounds worse. So let's try and stop that this time. Now, I don't know, is the problem. Let us... Dragon's App really didn't feel like it... Oh, if they are actually electrical, there is every possibility that, yes, that wasn't doing much. So we'll try Hellburner instead. I can't remember what the... I think, is it Fire and Lightning she's got as a bonus? I can't remember now. Hopefully it's Fire and Lightning, because now I'm using a fire move. A bonus on that would be very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Burn in the fires of the sun. Yes, that did feel a little bit more potent than most of the other things I've dealt with here. Come on, good girl. It's what we like to see. Good, you're now just attacking, so let's Sky Dragon slash it off. And then, I don't know what I want to do. We've already discussed the idea that doing electrical moves might not be the most pertinent use of my magic or time. Sky Dragon Slash is always good though, because it's just generally awesome. Burn it all down. Yes, see what I mean? Ryudo's the best around indeed. A little Halnado time. Well said, kid, well said. Go away. Don't want these things anymore. I'm going to blow them away. Unless he said blow away. Plausible he said blow away since it's a wind maneuver, but it sounded a lot like he just said go away. Oh, also, as is so often the way, I forgot to ask, and I'm trying to make it a general thing, but it clearly is not something I'm used to doing, because I always forget. But nonetheless, it's because you sort of, much like I do, you kind of come in with a conversation starter, and then the conversation just goes from there. But how are you, Mr. Caliber? Are you doing well this evening? And hello to you, I suppose. I think the hello is probably automatically established with the general response and conversational aspect of chattery, but nonetheless, I'll say an official hello and an official, how are you? You doing well? I see you've gotten, you've really sort of dived straight back into the old Slay the Spire. Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. That's the second person who said they were sleeping poorly. Well, I'll tell you what, I've got a suggestion for you. Get yourself my YouTube channel. Get yourself a go at one of the shitty LPs I've got. That'll send you to sleep right away. 10-second slash. I'm taking a slash all over your dreams of living. Unfortunately, it's still alive, which is troublesome, but I think a golden hammer should kill it. Yeah, marvelous stuff. What we like to see. Oh hell yeah! Ooh, Phoenix Ring. They will rise. My Phoenix will rise, much like my penis. I don't know if I've been turned around, so I might be going the wrong way now, but the first thing we'll do is equip the Phoenix Ring. Yeah, here's the best one. +1 SP recovery. Nice. I think it's probably worthwhile powering up some of these skills now. Let's... Yeah, do we have enough to finish off Ryudo? Yes, we do. Let us check through our eggs. Oh, Healer Plus. No, that one's fully done. That one's fully done. The Star Ray. Let's get as many basic versions as possible. Finish that page off. Plow all of my magic into just upgrading these as best I can. And there we go. We have upgraded suitably. Now, do I wish to carry on here? Or do I wish to pop back? I think I wish to pop back to the save point just in case. I used quite a lot of resources in that sort of sub-boss fight, so I feel like I would prefer to have the benefits of being fully healed. And the benefits of not having to do the snake tits again. Snake tits. Nobody wants to fight the snake tits again. Everybody's intimidated by your snake tits. Please put them away, dear. Nobody wants to see that. What do you mean they've not built a bra suitable for snake tits? I mean, arguably that makes a degree of sense. They're definitely a rarity at the very least. Superb! We have opened up the red doors, which unfortunately probably means we need to do an awfully large volume of backtracking to try and make sure... Oh god, there's a fucking emerald bird. Oh well. Let's fight the emerald bird and see... Snake tits? What is this? Shanghai? No, this is Grandia. It is Grandia than anything else.
Tensei can slash!
Good. That's good. Anyway, let's take down some birds. Downtown to birds. Jiggler. Yes, in fairness, she does have quite the jiggle. Have you ever done a Shantai game, Mr. Caliber? If you haven't, I'd say they were probably right up your alley. Not just for the Shantai tits, but you know, the general gameplay. Not on video. No, I mean in general, to be fair. But if you haven't done them on stream, yeah, I mean probably well worth you perhaps considering that one. I suspect you would probably enjoy it, and then you know other people would as well. I suppose that's the theory anyway, isn't it? Can never quite guarantee it, but the theory is other people enjoy watching it. Cock. Is this a dead end? Please be a dead end. It doesn't look like a dead end. I need some more dead ends so that I can discover. Are you still just attacking? They don't actually change. If they've declared they're attacking, they don't change unless you cancel them out of it. I just wanted to double check that I'd read it correctly. It was more the point I was trying to get to. But yes, it's quite useful having their intents shown to you. It's a nice little system. I love the Grandia 2 system of battle. I don't know if they kept it or changed it up for the sequels. There's not a direct sequel. It's not like the story carries on. It's all encompassed. It's sort of Final Fantasy style sequel. But there is a Grandia 3, and I believe there is a Grandia Extreme. Unfortunately, I don't think they ever came over to England. So I have never played Grandia 3, and I've never played Grandia Extreme. Which is unfortunate and annoying. Because I absolutely adore Grandia 2. Shite, I think I've gotten confused. No, I have not gotten confused. Heroes Elixir, dead end. That's what we wanted to see. Now we can go back this way. Now that's that way, so I think we want to go up here first. Okay, that's going to be complicated, I suspect. Beam there. Bomb? Hyper Magay Bomb. You will suffer my gay bomb. My gay bomb. Gay bomb. Gay bomb. I tell you what, I'm just going to fire the laser, see what happens. I don't think it's a one-shot deal, so if it goes wrong, it won't make much difference. If it goes right, then it will do what I need it to do, which I don't actually know what I need it to do. Oh, it's opening a door. Where's that door, though? Where is the door? Isn't that what the Americans used in Vietnam? What, a Magay bomb? Magay bomb, gay bomb, gay bomb. Do. I don't know. It's the honest truth. I have no idea what they used in the Vietnams. But yeah, if they did, fuck, that's quite chunky. Is that the door? Ah, that must be the secret treasure vault. Gold feather. It was a bomb that was supposed to turn. But is that? Are you actually speaking truth, or are you just taking the piss? Because if you're actually speaking, I mean, I know there's been some wild and wacky war things, but fuck, man, that's taking it up to a whole new level of absolute horseshit. But still, it genuinely wouldn't surprise me. But it is, as I say, definitely taking it to a whole new level of horseshit. Right, so I think we just want to take this to the birthplace of the God One, and hopefully we'll be able to find our way here. Because I suppose now, again, we're looking for sort of like... this is where I start disliking this dungeon. I say that I start disliking this dungeon. I don't think I ever fucking liked it in the first place. But we need to find our way. Basically, we're mostly looking for sort of like... I suppose, arguably, I mean, it does say shatter. I'm hoping that doesn't mean I actually have to turn them all off or something. Does I have to laser beam them again? No, that laser beam is off, so that's not... That's not of any real pertinence. Up here, that's another door that would have... Oh no, that is that door that would have opened. Okay, that's... This is troublesome, because I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be going. I mean, forward declares that way, but I'm not convinced. That's a locked door. This is an open door, but possibly very swiftly going to be a dead end. Okay. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 3 fat ladies shat themselves on the lavatory. Do I just want to... No, because that's definitely taking me to the birthplace of the gods too. Which is where I was. Although it definitely does seem to want me to go... It definitely wants me to go over there. Unless I need to... I wonder if the idea is I'm supposed to be turning them off, because it does... It did say... Oh, God. By the gods! It is an annoying, complicated dungeon, and I do not approve. I am Lord J, and I do not approve complicated dungeons. So I can... Right, so I can get... Yeah, the fact that I can get back to it makes me think maybe... Well, let's get back to that save point and deal with it in a moment or two. I suppose maybe... I don't know. Maybe the other side entrances are going to yield a result of some kind? I'm so glad they don't have infinitely spawning enemies in this, because that would make this job a whole host more arse. That's the end of the sentence. I was going to say more, but it would just be an arse. And that's final. That's my final say on the matter. It would be an absolute arse if you had to do loads more of this. And have to battle your way through it as well. That's why I quite enjoyed that Cthulhu game, because I liked the way you had your sort of designated battles, and then they went, and now you're done with battles. Now you can choose whether you wish to battle or not. So I don't know. It's a bit of a last ditch hope for the best move, but I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to. Can I? Yes, I can still turn that off. I have to turn that off and hope that maybe this works. Something. I think it's the same company. I think that's the same company. Built that and the other one. Okay, that's interesting. Oh no, that is very interesting. Right. Okay. That is the official grumble of, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm moving things and hoping for the best. Let's fire the laser and see what happens. Let's fire the laser and... In fairness, this laser is only going to get me a treasure chest no matter what. Doesn't actually matter whether... what happens here. It's only ever going to get me the treasure chest. Which is lovely, but doesn't actually provide forward progress. It is something to... Oh, dragon egg! Ooh. Ooh. The dragon egg. Does it not have a description? Hang on. Maybe I have to try equipping the dragon egg. It doesn't matter who I'm trying to equip the dragon egg to. Oh, here we go. All attack magic! Offensive mana egg. Yes. It just shouts you're a dick head at every opportunity. So yeah, you got burn, strike, burn, flame, burn, tremors, howls, booms, zaps, crackles. It is basically every single offensive spell in the game. Unfortunately, as nice as it is, and it is nice, I don't really have a use for it. So it's kind of like, yeah. It's wonderful that it exists. Wonderful. Except I have no purpose for it. Is this going to be pertinent? No, it's not, because that's just the laser beam again. Ooh, I'm mad. I suppose maybe without the blue one... Wait, no, because now forward definitely seems to suggest, yeah, forward is definitely suggesting I have to turn this on. God damn it. Don't like this dungeon. Do not like this dungeon. Oh, in fact, I can't access that. But have I mentioned recently how much I do not like this dungeon? I don't think I have, but I don't like this dungeon. It is confusing me, and I don't like confusion. It annoys me. Confusion is the worst. Do I not like this dungeon? I don't! But I don't quite understand how you could have possibly known that. I hate this dungeon. I know, it's the only thing I've got to say about it, but it's just... It's proving devilishly complicated. In a sort of... You're a psychic type, yes. Your Digimon is a psychic type. Because it's not really a Digimon. Is this be a boss? Be a boss! Boss me! No, I don't think this is the right... Unless I... maybe... Okay, this is... I suppose maybe, yeah. Maybe I'm supposed to head back down... Okay. Okay, now I'm slightly less confused, but still moderately confused. I mean, it's still a fucking ball ache. But I think this... Yeah, I'm assuming with the red now active, this now provides me options down here? But didn't we already burn through all my options here? With or without the red open? I mean, you're definitely sort of less... Okay, interesting. I think you're suggesting I need to crack the yellow one. So I turn the yellow one off. Right. Oh, okay. Well, that's new. Now we go this way, maybe? No, yes, no, yes. I think maybe this way. Certainly seems to be what it's guiding me to. And then this way? Okay, so it wants me to go back. So arguably, now we've turned the yellows off, we can... Oh, God. I don't like it. It's confusing. My brain don't like confusion. And that's another psychic type maneuver. Okay, let's try this way. Because with that yellow door being open, that suggests this is a dead end. No, that suggests that yellow door wouldn't have originally been open, perhaps. Okay, there's the red doings. Now we go over here. Okay, now you want me to go back in the... Oh, this is Birthplace of the Gods 3, though. So this is different. Okay. We have made forward progress. I am pleased to announce forward progress has been achieved. I'm quite pleased. Oh, that's a lot of fucking dudes. In fact, that is too many fucking dudes. You don't want that many fucking dudes in your fucking life. What do we think? Zombie-type creatures? Fire? I think fire. I think fire's probably my best bet. But just in case, after the burn, they can have the chill. But then again, Elena is, you know, she's shit at most things, but magic, she's pretty fucking tasty, son. Pretty fucking tasty. I must admit, I think I might have plans for that dragon egg. Although that might be too much offensive magic. Oh, that's not a lot of damage. I was hoping for a lot more. Well, now, if that's the level of damage Elena can muster, there is no possible way anybody else is mustering more. So, Shittington. devilishly difficult shittingtons. How dare you shit with a ton behind you? Okay, crackling. I mean, crackling will do a chunk of change, but not a lot.
Stinging ice.
Whoosh! There's my ball of crackling. Inbound. The only thing it's really missing is a sexy woman who blows a kiss. But that would be the wrong company and the wrong game. Good. Did you? Okay, maybe zombies are weak to ice. Because I feel like Ryudo's talents do not lie in magic, whereas Elena's talents lie in magic. The fact that Ryudo just managed to out-magic the magic girl, kind of embarrassing, Elena. Kind of embarrassing, dear. So let's try Halnado instead. See what we can accomplish with Halnado. And then maybe, just to be different, we'll try Zap All and then fucking Crackling Boy once again. Seems as you did crackling rather well. Oh yes you did. Your crackling went super well. It was the high standard of crackling. It was very crunchy. It tasted superb. And it did not break my teeth. And that's something. Whoa! Yeah, okay, fire. They must just be really strong against fire.
Here goes a million volts!
Which I really did not expect. The rumbling of the clouds comes forth. The mighty zapping of everything. I will zap you all. Now, it's going to be interesting to see if Zap All can finish it off. Can it? Or will we have to resort to crackling? No! Zap All! Zap All, it is the... yeah. Everybody loves zapping everything. Everything needs a good zapping. Right, okay, so we've got choice of paths there. Choice of paths there. Okay, so this I think... Oh, that's, that little thing has fallen over. I wonder now, is that going to be an ominous thing that's going to be an issue, or is that just going to be indifferent? Ah, there is a save point here. I'm tempted to find out what's through the door, but I will not, because it is 10 o'clock, so we will do a save there, a save in that slot there, a save in that slot there, a save in that slot there, and a save in that slot there. That's too many saves, yes it is. But can you possibly, hand on heart, can you say there is such a thing as too many slaves? Well, that's a Freudian slip and a half, isn't it? I would like too many slaves. Anyway, there is your Grandia for the week. Ooh, what the hell is that? Oh, he has one. Defeat the Heart of Valmar. It's a very fancy sword icon the achievement has. The GOG window is up behind Grandia at all times, so when it opened, I saw my list of achievements. And the one for Defeat the Heart of Valmar is very much a sort of BBL. I don't know what that stands for. Be Back Later? Burning Bum Liquors? Which I suppose maybe you should. Babies Bouncing Libido? I don't know. Anyway, let's find some Muzaki. Hey, what do we think? What do we think? That might be a bit cheap. No, I don't. Well, probably wouldn't make that much difference. Let's go with some of these, because I believe that's my favourite one. So we'll have that one, and maybe that one, see what happens. Add to the playlist. Let's see what sort of time frame we're looking at here. And yes, that is one of my favourites. It's about 32 minutes. Yeah, about 5 minutes, that will do nicely. So, we will be back in about 5 minutes. Put the interim slideshow on. The music will suddenly get louder, so that's fine. Back in 5 minutes where we will try and finish off the enslaved Pigsy mode, which may very well take about 5 minutes. I don't know.